Okay, so welcome back, guys, to Farming Studios, and today I'm back with another good tutorial on the game that we made. So I know you have learned how to use the logic editor. You know how to use sensors, controllers, and actuators. So if we play our game from here, press P. You see saying we made a game where you would grab coins, but you can see we don't see the score. Okay, there's nothing cool about this game as at now, so let's try to make it cool. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is we would like to see the score when our cube grabs a coin. Okay, so I'm going to go here in our coin logic editor. Then I'm going to add a property of coin. I'm just going to write saying coin like that. Then don't forget, this is the property of the coin. So if you add the coin, let's go back into our game, the first layer. Then select our cube. Then we are going to add a collision sensor. Then I'm just going to write the property of coin like that. Then I'm going to add an end actuator. Then I'm also going to add let me say just a property, because the property will enable us to add a value, we're able to add a value of 10 to which property we're also going to add here. We'll say coin, and this will be an integer, so it will enable us to add to the property of coin whenever it collides with the property of coin here. Okay, so let's click this I here, then come in our game properties tab and let's show debug properties. Okay, so let's try to press P, and you can see here it says coin is equals to 0. So when we grab a coin, you can see there in our debug properties, our cube coin increases. So you can see this is a very great development we have made for our game. So we're able to track the score of our coin. Okay. So another thing that we're going to add is, let's make the game live. Maybe let's make the coins to be spinning. So we're going to go into our second layer, select the coin. Then we're going to add an always sensor and like that. Then let's say motion. Yeah, then I just want this to rotate on the Z by a positive, okay, by a negative of, let me say 5. Yeah, like that. Then we're going to connect this to this one. So you're going to notice saying when we press P, our coins rotate, but they are rotating on the wrong axis. So let's try to change this from the X, maybe to the Y. Let's say -10. Okay, let me say -5. Then here I'm just going to give it a value of 0. So let's try to run this again. Okay, they are just rotating on the wrong direction. So you can see it depends with the type of game you're making and how you really want it to run. So I want my coins to be rotating on the Z axis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in my second layer again, and I'm going to change it. I'm going to copy this value, Control C, delete it, press 0, then copy it here, Control V. Okay, so now when we run our game, we should get the correct rotation of the coins. So this gives a life to our game. Okay, perfect. So since our game can now detect the skull, we can rotate our coins. So let's go ahead and see how we can make the next level, which is awesome. Off I go. So you need to understand the logic behind this. So for us to go to the next level, we need to have a new scene. Okay, so what do I mean? So 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to detect by selecting the cube. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. Okay, so like since we have our level 2 set up here, when you press P, you see nothing happens. So why? That's normal for you to make such errors. So let's go back to level 1. We need to include our second layer that contains everything. And you see when you lift the cube, you see our coin there. Then select everything, object, then go on make links, objects to scene, level 2. So now when you come in your level 2 here, then you press P, you'll be able to see your coins here. Okay, so now what we are going to do next is we are going to set up this different for level 1 and 2, and we are going to add some difficulty levels for level 2. So let's just do this by changing the number of coins that we have. So one thing you have to learn is the objects in level 2 are directly linked to level 1. So the only thing that you need to change are the coins. So click the empty, press U, make single user by object. So you see that when I move this up to here, press P, it is moved. Then when I go back to my level 1, press P, and you're going to see that it is still at the same point. But when I go to my level 2, then I move this one to the far end more than my plane. Then go back to level 1, press P. You see I have the coin around the plane there. So for you to change the coins in level 2, click an empty like this one, press U, object. So you see when I move it back here, press P, it stays there. But when I go back to my level 1, it's still there, press P, and it stands there. So guys, this is very important for your game making. So I just hope this tutorial really helped in how you can increase the score, how you can detect objects, and how you can start making new levels. So why not take a try to experiment more about these logic editors. I don't want to make this video very long, so this one ends here. So in the next tutorial, I'll be making different levels. I'll be adding visuals and sound. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel, and click the bell so that you won't miss out any video that I release.